Hi everyone, it's Caitlin Hartley from the Carol Real Estate Group here at Signature Elite Realty. It's July 2026 and I'm here with a quick update on what's happening in the Greater Toronto real estate market. The Toronto Regional Real Estate Board has released its numbers for June, and last month we saw 6,770 homes sold across the GTA. That's an increase of about 9.4% from this same time last year. The average selling price came in at $1,058,658, down 3.9%, while new listings in comparison are also declining compared to a year ago. We're officially at the halfway mark of the year, so what does this mean for real estate? Toronto housing market showed some improvement in June, with home sales up compared to last year, while the number of new listings coming onto the market declined. Looking at the first half of 2026 overall, sales edged slightly higher than the same period in 2025, while new listings were down substantially. TRUB President Daniel Steinfeld noted that after a slow start to the year, activity picked up in the spring, in line with TRUB's earlier prediction of a year of two different halves. He suggested the second half of the year could bring more sales and more competition among buyers, which may help work through pent-up demand, though it's still too early to say how prices will respond. TRUB's Chief Information Officer, Jason Mercer, added that while average selling prices remained lower than last year in June, the pace of the decline has slowed in recent months. Whether this leads to prices leveling off or eventually rising will depend on how conditions develop in the second half of the year and how confident buyers and sellers feel about entering the market. One of the most interesting stories in today's market is who's driving these sales. For the first time in decades, first-time home buyers have become the largest category of purchasers, outpacing upsizers, downsizers, investors, and many of the other buyers that have traditionally dominated the market, including those purchasing estate and power of sale properties. That's a remarkable shift from what we've experienced over several years. Not long ago, first-time buyers were struggling to gain a foothold in the market, competing against multiple other buyer groups in fast-moving bidding wars. And today, many of those traditional buyers are choosing to stand on the sidelines for a variety of reasons, creating this opportunity that simply hasn't existed in years. For many first-time buyers, the decision comes down to wanting stability and the opportunity to build equity instead of continuing to pay someone else's mortgage. Mortgage rates hovering right now are around about 4%, which is quite reasonable by historical standards. And perhaps most importantly, buyers recognize that they have tremendous negotiating power. Home prices remain well below the market peak. Inventory is plentiful in many areas, and purchasers are successfully negotiating not only on price, but on conditions, closing dates, and many other favorable terms. For buyers who have been patiently waiting for the right opportunity, this has become one of the most attractive markets we've seen in a very long time. Of course, that opportunity looks different for everyone. You might be a first-time buyer discovering that home ownership is finally within reach by looking just beyond the GTA, or perhaps you're an empty nester or a downsizer sitting on a significant amount of equity in your current home and wondering whether now is the right time to trade a high-priced GTA property for a more affordable community, allowing you to unlock hundreds of thousands of dollars that can be invested for retirement, travel, or simply enjoying the next chapter of life. Whatever your situation, more people than ever before are discovering that the best move isn't necessarily farther away. It's simply finding the community that best fits into your lifestyle and financial goals. Which brings me to something that I'm extremely excited to share. We're happy to announce that our team is doing a up-and-coming masterclass. It's Beyond the GTA, Discovering Ontario's Next Great Place to Call Home, being held on Wednesday, July 22nd at 7 p.m. Whether you're looking for your very first home, dreaming of more space for your family, considering a lifestyle change, or simply wondering how far your housing dollars can go outside of the GTA, the masterclass is designed to help you explore the possibilities with confidence. Local experts from Collingwood, Kawartha Lakes, Peterborough, and the Niagara region will share an insider's perspective on what makes their communities unique. You'll learn about housing options, lifestyle, recreation, commuting, local amenities, market trends, and the practical considerations that come with making a move, giving you a better understanding of which community may be the right fit for you and the confidence to start exploring those possibilities waiting beyond the GTA. And don't forget about our Best Summer Ever giveaway, which is already underway. Since July 3rd, we've been drawing a brand new winner every other Friday throughout the summer as our way of saying thank you to the incredible community that continues to support our business year after year. We've put together an amazing lineup of prizes, including a dinner and a movie night out, Toronto Blue Jays tickets for 4, a C&E family pass for 4, a luxurious Thermia Spa experience to help you relax and recharge. There are still multiple chances to win all summer long, so be sure to enter now for your chance to be a winner, or share the link. Again, it'll increase your chances of winning one or all of these prizes. As always, we are here to serve you and the people you care about, whether you're buying, selling, investing, renting, or simply have questions about today's market. Our team is here to help. Your referrals remain the greatest compliment that I can receive, and despite the challenges facing today's market, our commitment to advocating for you and everyone you send our way has never been stronger. For that, I'm truly grateful. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my July market update. It truly means a great deal to me. Summer is now in full swing with long summer days and the kind of weather that reminds us to slow down and enjoy time with family and friends. We hope you're having a wonderful summer, and on behalf of our entire team, thank you once again for your continued trust and support. We very much look forward to connecting with you soon.